Hi, and welcome to this webinar. I'm Hanne Lorentzen, and I work as a product owner in itslearning, and I am responsible for the new planner.
My name is Andreas. I'm a UX designer and work with Hanne in creating this new tool.
Yes, and we're here today to talk about the new itslearning planner. And we will show you what we have released so far, but also inform about upcoming changes and future. But I would like to start by sharing a few screenshots from our existing planner or old planner so that it's easier for you to understand the changes we have made. And our planner is a powerful tool and it provides structure for both teachers and students. But we also know that some teachers struggle to learn how to use it. And even though we have a play plan for students, it's hard for them to find the plan they are looking for if they go to plans page. So let me quickly share some of the customer pain points we identified in our research. And the findings here are based on surveys and interviews with teachers and students from all segments, both K-12 and higher ed. Teachers have often told us that they don't think the planner provides a clear overview and is cumbersome to use. They don't find it very user-friendly. There are so many buttons and check marks and choices, so they don't know where to look. And when they first go to plans, it's not clear for new teachers how to get started. They can't even see an Add Plan button. Teachers think the planner layout isn't optimal. The design is a bit crowded, it's text heavy, and some compare it with a big old Excel spreadsheet. One teacher told us that he had one burning desire, and that was to make the new layout more visually engaging for students. Teachers also get confused and frustrated about how plans are sorted. Many teachers don't use or pay attention to this sorting dropdown and then struggle to find their upcoming or previous plans. Support get tickets from teachers saying that they have lost all their plans and have to create new ones, and then it turns out that their plans were sorted by all upcoming. And remember, this is also what students see when they go to plans page. And when it comes to adding a new plans are not automatically sorted by date. You must reorganize the plan yourself. Teachers also want plans to be better displayed on course overview. Here we show your current plans for this week. We can see most of the plan content, but you must click the Show More button to see if there are multiple plans for this week. And if a plan for some reason is deactivated, you can't see that as a teacher. And when it comes to students, they want to know if they have completed all the resources and activities in their plan, or if there is still some remaining work. And teachers want plans to be better integrated with the calendar. They want to be able to create events from the planner itself instead of switching between plans page and calendar. And if you already have created events, you should be able to connect them to your plans. And plans should be consistent. It doesn't matter if a student opens a plan from course overview or from the calendar or from the app. The plan should always look the same. And today, students will see multiple versions of the planner depending on where they click. We even have multiple versions of the planner in the calendar itself. And most teachers can now opt in and test the new planner. And so far, we have not solved all the customer pain points that we identified in our research. It is important to emphasize that the new planner still lacks functionality. There are more improvements coming, and the first one will be in the late August release. Our old planner is still the default planner in itslearning. And that's what teachers and students will see when they go to their courses. And the old planner will of course be available for you in the upcoming school year. And to try out the new planner, you need to go to a course and to plans and find plan settings. And here teachers will find a toggle so that they can enable the new planner for this specific course. And it's safe to try it, they will not lose any content. Bear in mind that when they switch planners, their students will also see the version that a teacher has chosen. If a teacher shares a course with other teachers, she will also switch planners for them. And to switch back to the old planner again, just go through the same process and switch off new planner. If a school doesn't want their teachers to test the new planner, you just need to let us know. Then we will not show this toggle in their plan settings. So this is a marketing essentials course. To the left, you can see the old planner, and this is what teachers and students will see when they go to plans page. To the right, you can see the same course with the same content, but here I have enabled the new planner by using the toggle. And you can see that the first impression is quite different. When we began work on the new planner, we set out some very clear goals. The new version had to be visually engaging, focus more on what is currently happening in a course, have a simplified navigation and a better order of plans. And in addition, we wanted to support cross-course planning so that it will be easier for teachers to collaborate across courses. And let me try to explain this. In the new planner, each plan is displayed as a plan card and should be easy to scan for information. A plan card contains a short description of the plan, plan title and topic, along with start and end date, and the number of resources and activities. And topics, in this example, the topic is Unit 1, Marketing Approach, are color-coded to make them easier to find and identify. The images for plans are much more prominent because we know that the use of relevant images improves student engagement. For now, you can only add images from your computer. We do, however, understand that not all teachers will prioritize to look for relevant images for their plans. So in future, we do want to offer some kind of an image bank. And we want it to be possible to focus on individual plans. In the old planner, you will always see all your other plans as well, and one plan doesn't stand out. In the new planner, you can see plan details by clicking a plan card. To the left, you will see metadata like title, date, and topic, and to the right, you will find plan description, learning objectives, as well as resources and activities. And this single plan page can be viewed by teachers and students from other places in itslearning without navigating to the planner page. For instance, when opening a plan from the calendar. So plans will be more consistent, they will look and behave the same way, which is not the case today. And for teachers, this single plan page is also the edit view. And we want it to be easy for both teachers and students to find their relevant plans, including the ones without dates. So plans are now divided according to current, past, without date, and by topics. And the first thing you will see when you go to plans page when using the new planner is your current and upcoming plans. We want to focus on what is currently happening in a course. And these 4 tabs, current, past, without date, and topics, are replacing the sorting drop-down that we are using in the old planner. And plans are now sorted by date. When you go to current plans, the plan at the top is either the current plan or the next upcoming. When you go to past, the most recent plan appears at the top. If you create a new plan and add a start date, it will be sorted automatically. You no longer need to rearrange your plans. topic, functions like a folder or a tag so that it's easier to organize plans. And teachers will see a list of their topics as well as a folder for plans without a topic. And each topic shows the number of plans for that topic, and the dates shown refer to the start date of the first plan and the end date of the last plan. And the topic folders opens up to a new page with all the plans within that topic. So if I, for instance, open the second topic, Unit 1, Marketing Approach, I will see the 4 plan cards that are tagged with this topic. And teachers can create a new topic on Topics page by clicking the green Add Topic button. But they can also add a new topic when creating or editing a plan. See image on the right. And I would just like to show you a short video. It's from the course Marketing Essential, and the teachers here will use the toggle in plan settings to enable the new planner. So in the beginning, you will see our old planner, and then you will see how the same plans change when using the new planner. So I'm just looking for this, the current plan, which is analyzing external factors. And then I want to enable the new planner by using this toggle. And this is a new planner. Yeah, so this is what you can expect to see when you try our new planner. As mentioned, we will continue to develop new features, but the new planner is still lacking functionality. And there is an ongoing development and there is an ongoing research. And we still want your feedback. In plan settings, next to the toggle, there is a link to a page where teachers can learn more about the new planner. Here, we also want them to be able to give us their feedback so that we can learn more about how we can improve the planner. But Andreas, I guess you can say more about what's next.
Yes, that I can do. You could switch slide. Thank you. So, as Hanne mentioned, we are still working on improvements to the planner, which we will continue to release in August and during the fall. And some of the things we are working on are customized topic fields, customized plan fields. We are implementing a rich text editor in the plan, improvements to the date picker, some visual changes to how the planner looks and feels, and also some basic actions we need. And this will be a big focus for us. Some of these might not be in the August release, but we really want to prioritize these updates. So I can show you a bit of our plans for the planner, what we envision the plan to become. Some of the things here are not mentioned in the planner updates here, but these are some major features we want to include. So I will show you a prototype for teachers and for students. Let me see. So first off is working with the planner and differentiating the content in the plan. As you can see, we have the planner here. There are a bit different visually from what Hanne showed you. And this is what I mean with the visual improvements. But for differentiating a plan, we envision that you will be able to assign the plan for a specific group or a set of students. So if I uncheck these 3 students and save, those 3 students won't be able to work on this plan if needed. So as you can see, we also have a progression of how well the students are, or how far the students have gotten with the plan. Currently, no student have started working on the resources or activities here. But if I go into an active or current plan, the atmosphere, you will see that we have more activity amongst the students. Similar to teachers, the student will also have a way of seeing the progression of the plan. So if I go into student view, the student will then see a progression bar, a more visual way of indicating how far they have gotten with the plan and how many activities they have left. So if I open up the plan, they will also see indication of specific resources or activities they have completed or not. This is to make it easier for students to continue working on the plan without having to check all the resources or activities in the plan. We also have the play plan function, which we have in the old planner. If I click continue, this will continue on the first inline resource. So in this case, it would be atmospheric phenomena. Let's say I've completed this as well, then I would automatically go to the group presentation. When I click continue, I will be able to work on this activity. Yeah, another important thing, especially for higher education, is that we see a lot of, or some courses are self-paced, and this is something we want to allow, so to speak, in the planner as well. The planner currently, as you see here, is very based on date, since we have current and past tabs here, which every plan is sorted by date as well. And this is something we want to have a solution for if it's needed. So in this case, this is an online course in physics. If I go in here and go to plans, you'll see that the tabs here are, there aren't that many tabs, but these tabs are the one we can show without date. And this is something we need, also want a lot of feedback on to make sure that the experience works well for all cases. Lastly, we have the interdisciplinary plans. And this is kind of a twofold thing. One is collaborating with a different course, and one is collaborating or sharing the content with similar courses, the same subject courses. So if I go into the share tab here, you will see I have a pending invitation to a plan. I also have a couple of plans that are already connected with my course, the atmosphere and how big is your ecological footprint. So if I look into the climate change, which is the invitation from social science, I can go in and preview the plan to see if this is something for something interesting for my course. I can accept, and then all the content in the plan will be updated if I want to change anything. So it would be updated for all these 3 courses. In my course, I will also have the option of adding my own date separate from social science, for instance. If I want to, I can add my own topic. I can change participants, and I also will be able to change the visibility of the plan based on what my students should see or see in my course. as I mentioned, I also have, or there also is a version where a scenario we see teachers will need sharing the plan with the same subject courses. And this way, if you are a teacher in, for example, Natural Science 10A and 10B or similar courses, you will also be able to live update the content in the plan for each course, meaning that if the content is the same, you could reuse it this way, and you don't have to update it in 2 different courses or even more courses. So this is kind of a quality of life improvements to make it easier and give the teachers less workloads. I see there's a question here. Yeah, Mark, can you please tell something about planners that don't use dates? Yes, so as I mentioned, we have the self-paced courses or self-paced planner, where these the current and past tabs won't be visible. So we think this should be a setting, probably in the plan settings page, where teachers could decide if they want to use dates in the planner or not. So this way, the teachers will have control in displaying their plans correctly. I hope that answered your question. Yeah, Lars Nellemann, can you share a topic, not only a plan? So we envision that you will be able to share plans and topics, the topics, and then you can decide if you want to copy the plans as well. For example, to a different course, copy both the topic and plans to a different course. Okay, so as a summary, as Hanne mentioned earlier, teachers can choose to use the new planner and try it out themselves in their course. It's a very easy way to access this setting in the plan settings. It's only a switch, and this switch will change it for both teacher and students, for all participants in the course. And of course, you could always revert or change it back to the old planner. The content will be the same and not lost. And we are continuing working with the planner. We are not finished with this, and we'll add more features and improvements in the August and upcoming releases after that. And also the old planner will also be available the entire next school year. We are not removing that just yet. So I see there are some more questions popping in.
Yeah, we have one question about the course overview, because I showed some example where we show active plans on top, and is this only for the new plan template? No, we do also on course overview for the existing planner, we show active plans, but one of the main complaints has been for teacher review, because they can't see if a plan actually is active or not. Of course, the students will not see any plan that is deactivated, but they will actually show up for teachers. So this will be more clear with the new layout. And another question?
Yeah, Mark had a question. Will it be possible to show more info in the topics in the topic overview, like a short text description? Yes, this is absolutely something we are working on and planning to add. And this is the custom topic fields, which are one of the improvements we want to release very soon. I can show you. Let's see if I have it here. Okay, I need to find it. So we are also intending to add rich text editor capabilities there as well. So you could potentially add images if you want to make the topic a bit more lively as well. Just seeing if I can find.
Do you want me to answer another question in the meantime while you're looking?
Yes.
Yeah, because we have a question about whether users can decide which tab that should be the start tab. And for now, that is not an option, but we do understand the need, and maybe particularly for higher ed customers, because I know that some want them to go directly into, for instance, topics. So we would like more feedback here. So if you have strong opinions, please let us know.
So back to the question from Mark. So this is what we envision a topic would look like. When we go into the topic, we'll see a description field. You can add potentially other fields here, for example, learning objectives. And in this description field, you will be able to add images or other content from the rich text editor.
And I can just add one thing here as well when it comes to customized topic fields, because actually in today's planner, there is no limit for how many topic fields you actually can add. So we want to set a limit here, and I think we ended up with 6. We guess 6 customized topic fields should be enough. So again, please send us feedback if you disagree. And we have one more question about resources. Yes, in single plan page, we have resources, and yet you can't reorganize them by using drag and drop. But of course, yes, we will support that. That is, of course, very relevant. Yeah, like Andreas showed you here.
Yeah, I will see if I can find it. Yeah, so we have, as you can see, the drag and drop icon. So this means that I can drag and reorder manually. There will also be some actions here, so you could move the resource itself with this menu. And this is also an example of an option we will add to the new planner is to, for example, deactivate directly from this page. Oh, it didn't work in this, but yeah. So this means that the teacher doesn't have to go into the resource or activity and then do those manual actions there. Will the order of fields in a plan be rearranged like the columns can now be sorted in another way? Yes, so we are not changing the logic from the plan settings page where you could change the label of the field or change the sorting of the field. So this will remain the same and is fully supported. The main difference, I guess, is date and plan title won't necessarily be able to, you won't be able to change where those parts will be. So these 2 or these 3, should I say, are fixed in the page.
And how is new planner connected to resources? So far, we haven't changed the way it's connected to resources, but when it comes to creating interdisciplinary plans, we need to, we are discussing it now. We are having some projects to see what will be the best solution here to support that.
I have set up a course with the resource tab as a start page, but I can't do that with the new with the plan tab. It will be nice if I could choose the plan tab as the course start page as well. That's a very interesting comment. And yeah.
And it is a request that we have heard many times. And I know that the many customers want to just go directly to plans page, and yeah, we might need to change that. There are some issues with the top, the main menu logic then, because when you click back to courses, then you won't see your start page, that you won't go to plans there. So there is some inconsistency, but we are aware of that request, and you are not alone. There are many people that actually want to change that. And I guess we are overdue, but I think we have answered all the questions. No, there is, yeah, one important question. Good, because we have said that we wanted feedback, and I think the best thing for now is actually to send me an email, and I can probably, Kate, correct me if I'm wrong, but do we have access to all their emails? There will, after release 122, there will be, you can all add comments to this page next to this toggle in plan settings, but we do want feedback before release 122. So I will try to share my email, and then we can just contact me. I think that's the easiest thing.
Yeah, I will send an email out as well with the recording of today's webinar, and I'll put your email address as well in there, Hanne.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay.
Then thanks for all the interesting questions, and thank you for joining us. And please send us feedback. Have a nice day.